I called my daughter's fiancé son for the first time while helping him tie his bow tie on their wedding day. His reaction made me cancel the ceremony and call the police. My daughter Emma met Ryan 3 years ago at graduate school. From the moment she introduced us, I could tell he was different from her previous boy friends, polite, ambitious, and seemingly devoted to her. When they got engaged last Christmas, my wife and I were thrilled. Throughout their engagement, I noticed small things about Ryan that seemed off. He was meticulous about his appearance, quick to apologize for minor mistakes, and would flinch slightly if anyone raised their voice. Emma once mentioned he rarely talked about his childhood, but I didn't pry apart. Some people just prefer privacy. On their wedding day, I went to the groom's suite to check on him. Ryan was struggling with his bow tie, his hand shaking slightly. Need a hand? I offered. He nodded, looking relieved. As I adjusted his tie, I noticed a thin scar along his hairline that I'd never seen before. Nervous? I asked. A little, he admitted. I just want everything to be perfect. I straightened his tie and placed my hands on his shoulders. It doesn't have to be perfect. Merge never is. But you two will figure it out together. Son. The word son slipped out naturally, part the kind of thing you say to your daughter's husband on their wedding day. Ryan's face went completely blank. Then his eyes darted to the door as if checking whether it was closed. Something in his expression sent a chill through me. Did you say something wrong? He whispered, his voice suddenly childlike. No, please don't hurt me again, he continued, backing into the corner. I fixed the tie like you showed me. I stood frozen as Ryan slid down the wall, arms protectively covering his head. I'll be good, Dad. I promise I'll be good this time. He wasn't seeing me anymore. He was somewhere else, speaking to someone who wasn't in the room. I called Emma immediately. When she arrived, Ryan was still huddled in the corner, trapped in whatever nightmare his mind had taken him to. The wedding was postponed that day. Instead, Emma sat with Ryan for hours as he finally revealed the childhood of systematic abuse he'd endured at the hands of his father, Pant, a man who expected perfection in everything from his appearance to his grades, and administered brutal corrections for any perceived failure. 6 months later, Ryan's father was arrested on multiple charges after other family members came forward, and yesterday, in a small ceremony with just close family and a trauma counselor on standby, Emma and Ryan were finally married. When it came time to fix his tie again, Ryan did it himself, and when I called him son, this time he smiled and replied, sometimes the most important part of being a father isn't what you teach someone to do, but what you help them unlearn about love and safety and family.